Hey, this is Brian B. In this video, I'm going to show you two different club dance moves that are perfect for clubs and parties. The first one we have is the butterfly group, which looks like this. Okay, this move is also known as the butterfly bounce. Let me break it down for you. First thing you want to do is you want to stand with your legs closer together. You want to have your toes pointed out like this and your heels almost touching. Not quite touching, but almost touching. So like this. Alright? So from here, what you want to do is you want to do the bouncing motion. The bounce will be a down and down motion. So it looks like this. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Alright, so your knees are actually going outwards. So it kind of flats out, hence the name butterfly bounce, right? So again, knees bend and then up. So 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Alright, the next motion we're going to put in here is the going from side to side motion. Our upper body is going to go to one side, come back, go to the other. Alright, so how this works when we put it together is as we bounce, boom, one side, up, and then the other side, boom, up. Alright, so slowly, one side, up, the other side, up. So 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. Nice and simple. Okay, so at this point you want to smoothen it out a little bit so it looks more like a dance move, so it doesn't look robotic, right? So what you can do in this point is you can put a little bit of a sway in there. So when you do the move, you can sway to one side or lean to one side, and you can lean to the other side as you turn from one side to the other. Let me show you. So when I drop one side, I'm leaning over, boom, and then the other. So take a look. When I do a little bit faster, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Alright, so notice how my upper body is actually relaxed. My hips is kind of relaxed, so the motion is actually carrying me around, creating that swaying type of motion. Alright, so that is the butterfly bounce. The second move I'm going to show you is the mini jack move that looks like this. Alright, this one is a little bit more complicated. Let me show you how it works. First, we have the jack motion, which is composed of 3 different movements. It's the knee bend, lean back, stand up, all together. Boom. Alright, let me break it down one more time. We're going to bend our knees, going to lean back, and then we're going to stand up. So knee bend, back, stand. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. When you put the 3 movements together, again, boom, and boom. Alright, so for this specific movement, you have to go through the entire range of motion. You have to bend your knees first, lean back, and stand up. If you get it mixed up, then the move will not look good. It will not look correct. So one more time, knees bend, lean back, up. So boom, 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 and boom. Okay, so once you get that jack movement down, you're going to put a direction into it. You're going to go to one direction and then the other direction. Let me show you how it works. I'm going to bend my knees, boom, when I come up, go to one direction, and as I come back down, I'm going to reset and go to the other direction. So I'm going to go boom, and then I'm going to go other direction, 1 and 2, 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 1 and 2. Okay, so that is the mini jack move. So for that move, remember you have to break it down, do all the movements, the dropping of the knees, leaning back, standing up, get used to that, and then put in the direction.